Okay, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a flashlight. This is just a simple step tutorial and this is going on the Project Mayhem YouTube. So let's get into it real quick, but before I do, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bells button so you get notified every time we post. Alright, well let's get into it. Okay, we're back. Alright. So you're just going to, in order to delete everything, all you have to do is A and then delete. But since we already have our cylinder, we're just going to keep with this. So you are going to want to select your cylinder, go to scale. This blue one, scale that down, scale it up a little. There. After you do this, I'm going to want to scale it down a little more. The design will be last, okay? Design will be last. You're going to want, you can create a little cone if you want, but actually the cone is easier, but in case you want to go hard, you could just copy and paste this, Shift D, keep in place, go to move, go up a little, go back to scale, scale this down to about there, move up with it. Now go to this, and you're wondering, oh, it's messed up. No, just do that. Scale that a little. That's perfect. That's perfect. That is actually like perfect. Alright, right after you do that, it should look something like this. Alright. Just so we can, for another one. Now we're just going to go to back to edit mode, which you don't have to go all the way over here and go to edit mode. You could just press tab. Alright, now go to this little face button, press it, go back to that, we're going to press that. We're going to press, wait, no, you're going to want to press left click. No, right click, my bad. I get them mixed up. Alright, you're going to want to delete faces, and it's going to delete the face to the whole entire shape. And just for reference, it's going to look like this, where you can see inside. Make sure it looks something like that. Now, you should be done with that, with the little model here. All you now want to do is just do Shift D again. Keep the mouse in place, because it will move all over the place. So you're just going to want to go to scale. Scale this down to as thin as you can get it. And then you can go ahead and bring this up a little. And then go back to scale, this blue dot. See, it's gonna be like that, but it's alright, it's okay. Yeah, because if you look on top, you're not gonna see the edges around it. It just looks like that from the viewpoint. Alright. Now, right after you're done with that, just go back into edit mode. Select this face by going here. And then just selecting the top. And then right click once again. Dissolve faces and delete faces. Do the same, delete faces again. There should be this little outlining. See, now I realize why it looks like that. I'm going to make this a little bit thicker, so it looks something like this. Alright, that looks perfect. Now you're just going to want to create another one by doing Shift D. Then make that as thin as you can. Maybe like this. Okay, now just scale that to its scale. right there. Okay, right after you do that, it's gonna start looking like your flashlight. Now go back into edit mode, delete this top face, dissolve, and then delete. Now you'll have that little bottom part looking like that. You should be good. Now right after you do that, just go back into edit mode, select this whole thing, do shade auto smooth instead of just shade smooth. Now you're going to want to go in this and then shade smooth. It'll give that little glance in the game. And this you could give it that shade smooth look too, so at the bottom it looks like a regular flashlight. This you could do whatever. Shade smooth just, in my opinion, does not look right on it, but it makes it have that shade. I'll just do that because it makes it look better. Now for color, you're going to want to do everything separate color, so don't worry, don't even worry about it because I'll just skip through this. Okay, we're almost done. Alright, we should be done with the little color. Now, here's the most simple step. Just do Shift D, keep in place, left click. Now go to scale, scale this down to about this thin. Alright, a little thinner like that. Go to the blue, make this a little bigger, something like that. Go back to move, make this go all the way down. This is just for design. Might not be even, but you guys can make yours even. Since this is just a tutorial, I'm going to make it a little messy and sloppy. So yeah, that's a little. All I have to do is just make that a little. Oh, that looks good enough. Alright, that's just for design. See how it has that regular design that it would usually have. Now just press 1 at the top or whatever. Hold shift and press every single one of them. Now, just join. In case you got one all messed up, it will show this little cylinder or whatever. You just scroll down on that. And then, there, you should be good. Alright, see, that is done now. Now to a little bit of a hard step. Well, actually, before we do that hard step, just go to mesh. Oh, oops, wrong thing. Just go to mesh, plane, scale that down. Okay. Right after you've scaled it down, almost scale it down and make it really, really small. Then as that, just then like that, and then something like that. Now make it red or whatever color that you think will look good. Red for me because it's going to be the button. Okay, but watch how it's going to be. It's not going to be one of those ordinary buttons. So I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to go to rotate, screen one, rotate it like that. It's going to be like a switch. You can go ahead and make it a little bigger, design. Plus, since there's a lot of room. And now copy and paste this, Shift D, like that. To make this one black. Oh yeah, I knew that would happen. Yeah, it's since they're connected, they're gonna break. So just delete that. Go back to this and go ahead and make it red again. It's gonna happen. It's a little bugged, so. Gotta bring this out a little bit. That's gonna be the switch, so they can flip it on and off. See how it has that little black and it looks pretty cool. So, in case you want a little design, you can do whatever else you want, but that's just it for the design of the flashlight. So now on to the lights that's going to shine from here. Alright, so you're just going to want to go to shading right here. After you go to shading, you'll get a little shade of your flashlight. You could just press this gray ball if you don't like the outside, but yeah. Or you could just press that. But just go to this little circle globe right here, bring you to this gray screen. Now you might want to zoom in a little, because this part gets tricky. Alright, now you're going to want to delete this out of your files, and then we'll go back to, okay, now we'll go back to our layout. Okay, now go to add, mesh, oh, wrong thing, go to add, mesh, cylinder, make that a little bigger. Okay, now go and make this as tall as you want it to be. Like that. I'll make that a little shorter. Actually, that is perfect. Okay, now go into edit mode. Go to the top face. S, which is scale. Make it look like that. It won't stay like this. But just watch. Go to shading. Okay, right after you do this, you'll see something like this. Press new. You'll see this. Delete this out of the files once again. Now go to add, search, and then you're going to want to principal volume. This is, if it's a little out for you, it's alright. You just have to zoom in. You're just going to want to go on this green dot, hold left click, and then you're just going to want to get that little arrow right there on the volume pad, volume to volume. It will look something like this, but you could just change that by going to density and making it 0. That's not there anymore. Now, go back. This right here doesn't really matter. Now, go to the emission color. I don't know how to say the word, sorry. You can make it whatever color you like, just flashlight colors. If it doesn't really matter. Now, the strength you're going to want to put up to 1 or 2. Doesn't really matter. 1 for me. Make it a little broken. Now, you're actually done. But just in case you want to add a little bit more to this, you could go ahead and do that. But this is the finished project. Endgame will look a lot better, trust me. It's just this needs a little bit more glow to it. So do whatever you'd like. But yeah, okay. I hope you guys like this tutorial. It's simple and easy. I'll see you guys another time. Bye.